Hello everyone, it's SystemCollapse, and I'm back yet again playing Direwolf20. In between episodes, I did a fair amount, so let's take a look and get right to it. You notice I have wings, so I did go ahead and make my angel ring. I have that puppy now. I can fly, I can do that stuff, so I do have creative flight. That thing just takes pretty much the squid ring that we had, bat, and a ghast in a cursed lasso. And you're good to go. So, not that bad, wasn't hard to make. I actually caught ghast in a mob imprisonment tool, then spawned it in our mob farm. That way, I have them later on if you need them. I also made these windows, these fancy windows. Look at them, look at them. These are actually the frame slant glass. Thought it'd be pretty cool to put windows in a corner. And I did that. I made some more bridges. They look cool too. I like the way they turned out. And kind of building the base. I still have no clue what to put on these outer walls at all whatsoever. I want a different material than this. Kind of have contrast, but just can't really pick a block that I like. Getting these light glitches too with these sneaky torches sometimes. A little weird, but not a big deal. Outside of that, I didn't do much. So I did a lot of building. Since I had creative flight, it was really easy. What I want to get into though is kind of here. RFTools has some new blocks. And I want to fool around with them to help me build up by our astral sorcery area. So here, down here, we have the composer, the scanner, the remote scanner, and the projector. First thing I'm going to need is clay. So let's actually grab like half stack clay. And I'm pretty sure we need some bricks. So let's smelt them down after we run in a circle. There we go. And that's, yeah, I didn't actually grab my clay. Let's grab that real quick. This is going to be a little weird episode. I'm going to say that straight up. Just because going to be kind of doing, I just did it again, aesthetic stuff, right? But in a totally different way. So these blocks are new. So they're new to me, and I want to mess around with them. I looked at them very quickly in creative, but that was about it. Anyway, let's go there. We're going to make the composer. Maybe not. We need some paper, apparently. Paper? I thought I had paper automated. Apparently not. Let's just make some. There we go. Let's make a couple stacks. There we go. Don't have to worry about that. There we go. We've got a composer. Bam. We're going to make a scanner, I guess, just for fun. Oh, not a scanner. I don't want to make a scanner. Maybe use that later on. I don't need it right now. I just don't want to use all my dimensional shards. I'm going to use the projector, just to kind of fool around with it. And here, I'll go over what these machines do in a couple seconds. And a shape card. Well, actually, a bunch of shape cards. We're going to need a lot. So let's do like, what's a start? Let's get rid of you. Like 10, maybe, to start. And then we'll work from there. So you're going to need a lot of shape cards if you really want to use these machines, because this is their whole purpose. So this thing kind of manipulates shape cards, basically is what it does, and lets you do kind of complex kind of things with them, I guess. Is the way we'll kind of explain that. That should be everything we need up there. We need like power cells and stuff, but we'll get those after. Anyway, we're going to go up here. I want to do a build up here. But I want to do something weird. Kind of like weird, floaty, sphery, disky, torusy thing. Yes, that was my use of the English right there. We're also going to need a builder, actually. So let's make a builder. Here, builder. I think that takes bricks. It does. Oh, that's all I have? Really? Apparently, I need more bricks. So let's head back down. And there we go. We got a builder. We're also going to, might as well just make our power cell and stuff while we're down here. So let's do this. Bam. We're going to need one of these. And we're going to need the, what is the other one? We need the power cell card, I guess. Let's make one of those. There we go. That'll handle all that jazz. And I just saw these machines, and I've been interested in them since I found them. I just found them, I guess, last week or so. And I was thinking, how can I fit this into, video, right? Because it's a little different stuff, and we'll cover it. It's not going to be obvious what I'm doing at first, but kind of sort itself out in the end, I hope. And look pretty cool, which is kind of what I'm going for. Let's go up here. Fly on up. Go to our altar. It would have been quicker to take the elevator, but that's fine. Let's take a builder. So I'm going to throw this here. This thing at first could be just to kind of preview what we're doing here. Oh, that was the composer. Let's grab you. I want that kind of central. Let's take the composer, throw that there. The projector, we'll throw that there. And let's take a look at these blocks real quick, and I'll explain what they all do. So let's go to RFTools. And take a look here. So you got to, the composer. This thing takes shape cards, and you can put up to 9 shape cards in it. Kind of show you right here. And it'll combine it into a single card. So, is it 9? guess it's 10, up to 10. But then you can take that card and put it back in and then edit it more and more and more. You can add layer upon layer upon layer upon layer of shape cards and kind of build really complex things, and then throw it into a builder and have it just automatically build it for you. So it's pretty funky. The projector just kind of projects the images. The builder, of course, we all know builders. There's also scanner and remote scanner. Scanner's pretty cool. It can actually scan in-world builds, and then you can build them elsewhere. So if you want to copy a build for any reason, this is your puppy. Because, yeah, it can scan areas. Anyway, we're not getting into the scanner right now. The one I want to get into, like I said, is the composer. So the first thing we're going to do is make a card, and we're going to set it to composition, which is what we need. Set this pretty big. Let's do like 121, 121, 121 block. And this is going to kind of be our control card. So all the things we do on the other cards is going to end up on this card here. Next thing I'm going to do, I kind of have a shape I want to work with. So we're going to start with a sphere, and it's not going to end up being a sphere at all by the time we're done. But figured like a good place to start. Let's do like something big but not too big. 91, probably good. We want that hollow. There we go. That's 21,000 blocks, but it's not going to be by the time we're done. So let's do that. Bam. Now we have a giant sphere. That's all we have. And I pull this out. It'll say Formula 1. That's what this is. This is considered a formula. And yeah. Anyway, it kind of just gets exported to the card. But we're going to edit this. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to work with a block solid. I'm going to go pretty big, because this one's just going to be for deleting blocks and kind of editing the sphere. It's not going to be really obvious what I'm doing at first, but you kind of see how it works. Anyway, block solid. And go in here. Oops, I do not want that in the builder. Let's put you in here. Bam, put you there. And we should see, yeah, we see a block here. Kind of, I don't know how well you can see it, but that is actually a solid block, and it's coming through the sphere. So they're actually in the same build now, and I can actually pull that out, build the sphere with the solid blocks in the middle. That's not what I want. I actually want to change this plus symbol to subtract. It actually subtracts it from the shape, and now we have this kind of disc going through the center of our sphere, which is pretty cool, and kind of what I was going for. I may change the side, and you can edit the cards when they're in here by hitting these question marks. So if I want to make any changes to any of these cards, I can. I'm probably going to up the size of the hole there. There we go. And I'll update, and there we go. Get this nice little gap. And that's kind of what I'm going for. I'm probably going to make it a second one of those cards, exact cards. I wish there was a way. There might be a way to copy these cards. I really don't know if there is, though. Is there, like, can you go use? No, there doesn't show any way to kind of combine them, because it would speed things up. Anyway, let's put this here. So it was 121, 15, 121. That's kind of what I'm going for. 121. We're going to make the same exact card. There we go. And there we go. It's the same exact thing as before. Except for this time, I'm still going to set it to subtract. And then I'm going to flip it. I'm going to set it for the x coordinates. And now, get this kind of plus sign through our sphere. You know what I mean? And that again, formulas up to 3. Still working with the same sphere. Exporting the card and kind of change the shape. And we're going to keep changing it. So, let's see here. Next, I kind of want floating plates. That's kind of what I'm going for. But this top part is going too high. The easiest way to get rid of that, I think, would probably be with like a square. Let's go with a block. Let's make it about 41. Yeah, let's go about that big. And then let's just go big. Because, again, this is just basically a giant eraser. That's what I'm using this thing for. To kind of get rid of blocks I don't want. There we go. Just a big disc. And we'll have to set the offset on this one once we get it figured out. Let's see here. So that's a giant. Let's go here. Let's set the offset on the, it'd be the Y level. And let's go like 45 maybe. Let's pull that out. Sometimes it doesn't update correctly. There we go. It's up there. And if I go here now, and sorry, go here, set that to minus. There we go. We get this nice kind of just ring up here, right? And that's kind of what I'm going for. That might be a little too thick. I'm just thinking this is too thick. I could change that though really easy with these. Let's make these like 17. There we go. That one's 17. And we'll set this one to 17. There we go. There we go. That's a little more realistic. Okay. So that's kind of good. So I need to do the exact thing to the bottom now. So I need a card just like this. Except for being Y level 41, it'll be minus 41. So it was 121, 121, 41, and then minus, I forget what the number was. Was it minus 41? Minus 45. There we go. Down here, if I set this to minus now, There we go. We got kind of 2 sets of rings now, which is kind of what I'm going for. I think it looks pretty good. And it'll look more. Look like more as we go. You can see here, this is, again, the formulas are up to 5. It just keeps adding formulas. Over here, I'm going to have to, I want to cut more of these kind of, I want to have kind of like this gap here. Then I want to have a piece of kind of like plate, then more gap. So we're going to kind of do something with that. Let's go here. Let's go to box. Set that to 121, 121. How wide do I want these gaps? Start with 11, I guess. Yeah, let's start around that size and see if that works. So, again, we got a giant wedge. Makes no sense. Let's go here. And let's turn this one sideways. That's kind of what I was thinking. Oops, that's the wrong one. That one should be set to none, right? Yes. I want this one on X. There we go. So, again, we're just creating an eraser, basically. And I need to set the offset. I think it's going to be this one. So, let's try, like, 33. And see what happens here. Pull it back in. Yeah, that went too far. Let's try like 15 just to see what happens. So let's go here. Bam, bam. And did it work? It did, but it's not going far enough. A lot of it's guesswork. You know what I mean? Kind of figure it out as you go. Here we go. So let's try 25. And then I think that'll finally give me kind of the plate effect I want. Take it a tiny bit further. Let's try like 29. There we go. Awesome. That's actually kind of what I want there. I'm going to set that to minus. There we go. And bam. See, we get these kind of floating plates. And that's kind of what I'm going for. Then I have this little floating section here. Yeah. I think I like that. Okay. Anyway, let's do that. Let's do the same thing again. There we go. So it was 121, 11, 121, 121, 11, 121. And we'll be able to preview this in a second, which is pretty cool. 29, so it's going to be minus 29. Oops, it was on this one, wasn't it? Minus 29. Bam. Pull it, put it back in, set it to minus. And we should have the same thing on the opposite side. There we go, I think. Oh, no, it's not set to X. There we go. We got this kind of weird shape here. Pretty cool. I may pull it. So what I'm going to do right now is pull it. So I'm going to pull this. And I'm actually going to throw it in the builder. And I'm going to set it to just preview. And it's going to build exactly what we just built. And it takes a little while. Where it's pretty big, it actually takes a little while to build it. And you get this kind of, kind of cool shape. You know what I mean? So if we kind of looked away, I'd like to have like a line going through this part, which we may have to try to figure out here. But I can throw that back in and start editing again. So I'd like to have these in the plates too. So I literally need to get them in there a different way. Let's get this here. I'm actually going to pull all of these cards. There we go. And this is going to be our new, main one. So this one has all the formulas on it. I need to make another composition card. So let's do that. Composition. Oops, I went past it. Doesn't seem a way to go back. Is there? I'm not going to mess with it right now. There might be a way to go back. Let's go here. Composition. Bam. It should put up our preview again. Except for we can work on it again with a whole new set of cards. I can use another 9 cards to kind of move this around and do stuff. If you middle right click, it centers it too to kind of where it belongs, which is cool. You can flip it too. Not sure how flip works. Haven't really messed with that. What was that? X? Oh, you can turn it sideways. That's actually really cool. I just turned everything sideways. Oh, sweet. Anyway, don't care about that right now. Let's set it back to none. Put you there, maybe? Okay, it is there. Just want to get, like I said, find a way to get these kind of broken. So probably need a box. Let's try that. And I guess the box would be central. So let's go 121, 121, 121. I do not want a hollow. I want it solid. And I want it on block. Or box, whatever. There we go. Oh, not that big. Let's try 11, because I think it's what we were going with on the other ones, right? Should say here. Where are they at? Yeah, they were 11. Okay. So right now, I want it to show that. It's on subtract. I want to know where it's at. So, Anyway, if I do that, I want to get that on X, I guess. And what happens if I flip that? Didn't seem to do anything, did it? That way, I'm trying to get it a certain way. What happens with Z? What does Z do? Oh, is that the... Oh, that might be it right there, actually. So I got it on the Z, and I think I flipped it the way I wanted it. Let's set it to minus and see what happens here. There we go. Got a whole bunch of these weird little floating plate things. And that's kind of what I was going for. So I'm actually going to pull that one. Boom. Going to put that back in the builder, and I'm going to preview it. Just to make sure it's what I was going for. That is what I'm kind of going for. I know it looks kind of silly, and most of you are going, what is he doing? I just want to have this kind of weird floaty plate thing up here. Don't ask me why. Now we're going to kind of make another shape to it, just to kind of give it a little more shape here. So I'm going to grab this. This could, again, going to be our control card. So I need to swap this one out. Put that there. I'm going to keep that one, because that's kind of our, in case I want to go back a step. This one has the previous 7 formulas on it, and I should keep that. This one here, I might as well make a composition. Cat, prism, torus, heart, composition. Again, let's make it pretty big. Boom, because if you don't, it won't fit the build into it. It messes things up. There we go. And next thing I want is, oh, that's our composition. Maybe a torus, which is what I was thinking. Let's go with a torus. Let's see here, torus. Let's go with, our original was 91. I want this larger than those rings. So let's try like 121. There we go. And 0 offset on this one. And maybe hollow so it doesn't take so many blocks. And not so tall, obviously. Maybe something like that. Let's try that. Let's see what that looks like. Let's go here. Boom, boom. And set it to plus. There we go. Maybe. Oh, it's rotated. I don't want it going that way. I want it on none. That's actually kind of what I was going for. I might preview that. That actually looks pretty cool. The only thing is, though, these plates, they might be taller than I want. I may make some boxes and delete the bottom part. I actually might do that right now. Which one was this? Set it to plus. Oh, that's like a giant box. Oh, that is the one I used for erasing. So let's go here. Offset minus 45. That looks okay. The offset's fine. I need to go none on that. Yeah, that was the one I used to erase. So I can actually modify this one really easy. And instead of 45, let's do minus 37 maybe? There we go. And see what this ends up looking like. That's not tall enough. I took too much off. Let's try like 39. Let's just set that to minus. Yeah, I think that's pretty good there, actually. Yeah, I think so. It's so weird. You know, like I don't know how well this is kind of translating through a video, but I hope it's translating okay. I'm just kind of doing weird stuff. And you can see how complex you can go. You can go insanely complex if you really wanted to. I need to make a copy of this card, though. So 121, 41, 121. Here we go. 41, 121. That's fine. And it was 39, so this one will be plus 39. There we go. And I guess set that to... That should be everything there. Oh, I got the offset messed up somehow. Here we go. That actually looks really cool. Let's go here, and here. Let's show the preview again. Yes. It's not fully built yet, but looks exactly, almost exactly what I was thinking kind of in my head. Except for, why is there... Okay, that's just updating. And that should be still going to come in. Yes, there we go. And that's actually what I was going for. That is really what I'm going for. I want to add more to it later. But this is the kind of shape I want to build. Because I think it would look pretty amazing from distance. There we go. It's kind of weird rings and kind of floaty bits. I may build this just out of stone at first and then change it later on. But I think this is going to look pretty epic when it's done. I may kind of manually do some stuff with these plates too to make them a little more pointy, because I just couldn't figure out a way to do that. But if I kind of tapered it down a little longer, maybe not. Maybe this will look cool. Anyway, I think we're going to build this. So let's actually go to work here. Actually, I want to show you the, well, we can. Let's go here. Boom. Turn that off. Every once in a while, it glitches. It doesn't take away the preview. So I didn't do it there, but it's good to try to remember to actually manually turn off the preview before you pull the card. Because sometimes it glitches, and then you have to run around and right-click on everything, and it's really time-consuming. Anyway, let's take this. Let's put that there. And this is going to need power. Here we go. I did not set the card, did I? Oh, it is linked. Sweet. Even better. Here we go. Set that out. And this is cool, because that gives you, like, it gives you a smaller preview of your build, right? So that is exactly what it's going to build. And it's pretty neat. And you can actually kind of change the angle. Oh, I guess we can't. Yeah, let's go. You can change the scale for sure. So boom, the offset, let's go something like that. And you can totally look at what you're going to build, or you could put these around your base to have really funky stuff around your base, right? With these projectors. You could do some really cool stuff with these, I think. People better than me probably will. But like I said, this is my first time looking at this mod. Anyway, that is all the projector does. And you can kind of set it up to redstone signal, and it'll kind of move it around and stuff. I did have it working. Client side rotation. So, oh yeah, I can do client side rotation. It just makes it spin around in a circle. You can turn it to grayscale. You can put in the actual scans in here too. If you scanned a build and it had color, it would put it in that color, and it'd be here built doing its thing. And pretty cool. We may fool around with the scanner later on. But anyway, that's that. I'm actually going to build this thing though, I think. The only thing I want to do with this, I think, is change the offset. Because I want to have it center of this build down here. So it's going to have to go just -2 on the offset. Let's go here. Bam. -2. And that's just because the builder is too above the central part of this platform. And yeah, anyway, we need to feed this with blocks. So we're actually, like I said, just going to use stone right now. Then okay, the next thing we're going to need to do is get blocks into the builder, right? So let's grab some ender chests. Let's do like 2 of these, I guess. Let's go that. And some kind of dye here. Get some cactus green. There we go. Grab some of that. There's our 2 ender chests. And what else we could need here? We're going to need impulse. Do I have any impulse? Ducks, I do. And a couple servos, maybe. Do I need 2? I only need 1 servo, really. I only need 1 item duct too, so let's do that. I did add an upgrade to the chest that we were using for the stonework factory. So we're actually get a lot more room for stone now. I don't know how much is there. I didn't start it too long ago. But should be getting a good amount of cobble. So that's what I'm just going to use as the filler block now. Because I think it said we needed about 6,000 blocks. So not too bad. Just making sure we have everything. We have power up there, so we should be good. Let's grab an ender chest. And actually, let's grab both of them. Because I need to get them on the same channel. I don't think I've done middle green on anything yet. So let's try that. Here we go. There we go. I probably have 3 in there. I already pulled it. Good. Grab these and get this built. Like I said, it's going to be a little different episode, but I thought it'd be neat to kind of show something like this, right? Because I usually don't show myself build, especially with the builder and stuff. But I thought it'd be neat to kind of do it, especially since it's a completely new way and new machines. Like I said, these machines haven't been around very long. I thought it'd be cool. Anyway, do that. That'll give us our stone. And it looks like we have enough stone, so we should be able to actually fully build this thing, which is pretty fantastic. There we go. I guess we'll head up here. Actually, quicker to take this thing than fly straight up. So let's go up here. And we're going to have to move that power cell. There we go. Maybe throw you there. And we're going to set you to out. Oh, you already were out. And I should, in theory, just have to throw this on here and grab a lever. So let's go here. Let's actually turn off the preview. There we go. Let's grab, I think it causes more lag. That's the main reason I did that. Let's go here. Let's grab a lever. Of course I don't have just a lever recipe. There we go. I haven't had that kind of need. Anyway, I should be able to throw this here. And the second I throw this lever, it should start building this stuff. I keep walking in those puddles of starlight, getting surprised that I have night vision. Anyway, I'm going to turn that on. See what that does. It should start building this stuff. I am going to have to run around like a madman and light this stuff up, but at the same time, pretty cool. And like I said, I'm going to have to figure out... this is bad. I'm going to go turn on our manipulator real quick. Actually, I don't have power on it. Oh, I do. I didn't move that power yet. Okay, let's go here, because I'm going to move this thing, right? Let's set it to sunrise, just so I don't have to worry about mobs as much. Probably best bet. There we go. That thing is so loud. There we go. Daytime. Don't have to worry about that jazz. It's still building. I am going to run around and kind of figure out where all my light bits are, because we're going to have a mob farm. This thing is going to be totally a mob farm until I kind of get it worked on. And is definitely going to be an issue. So, yeah. I'm going to have to slowly do this. Actually, it won't take that long now that we can fly. One of the joys of creative flight. But it is building it, and I think it's going to look pretty sweet, especially when I figure out what kind of block I'm going to use. I haven't fully decided. I'm definitely not using the marble for that, because there's no way I'm getting that much marble. So it's going to be something I'm going to be able to make. So interior in a factory, or maybe some kind of stone, something chiseled maybe. Something that I can get a lot of and kind of fit into the builds, right? So kind of a way it's going to be going there. It's already building this really fast, I have to say, which is actually fantastic. Ew, that's going to be awkward to light up. Anyway, we'll just kind of get the bulk of it done right now. Just so we don't have a complete mob farm up here. Oh, there we go. It was a good thing I made this wand too, to be honest. Otherwise, I'd be using torch spam. I actually don't mind these spammed. You won't be able to see these from the ground anyway, so I think they only render so far out, which is kind of one of the benefits of these lights from Astral Sorcery. After a certain distance, they just kind of disappear. There we go. Looks like it's getting to the point of being done, actually, which is pretty neat. There we go. Got the bulk of that done. Let's see how our ring's going. It's just doing the last part now, I think, actually. Might have a little bit more plates to do, but it's going to get this lit up really quick. Then we're going to go take a look, because I think this is going to look pretty amazing, to be honest. So that's pretty cool, especially once I have, picked a block and get this kind of lit up properly from the bottom. It should look pretty nifty and snazzy. Look at this. Bam. There we go. Yeah, I think it's done. That didn't take long at all, actually. Wow, that was pretty cool. Didn't really make any lag either, which is nice. And let's actually turn you off and take a look here. So it is done. Awesome. Not scanning. And it's finished. That's actually completely finished. Wow. I think that's going to look amazing. That's going to look amazing when it's done. Oh, I'm so glad I did this. I'm so glad I found this block, because now that I know about this block, I'll be using it a lot in the future. Because I like to build big, but I don't like doing it by hand at all whatsoever. So something like this really speeds that up, especially with this resonator. This resonator has been a godsend in this pack so far. It's helped me so much with that down there. But that is going to be kind of our base. Kind of nifty. That looks awesome. Okay, that's fantastic. And yeah, in between videos, I'll definitely, I don't know if it'll be in between videos or not, as it might take a while to acquire enough blocks, because how many blocks was this? Oh, I know something else we gotta do, actually. I think, yeah, there's a mob farm inside this thing. Look how many mobs are in here. Oh, that sent me really high. I need to go through here, though, and kind of deal with all the mobs in here and get that lit up in there. Anyway, that should handle the bulk of it. There we go. And this is where we came in. Should be able to head out. And yeah, I'm going to leave that there for now. I'll have to come back and fix that hole later. But yeah, anyway, in between episodes, I am going to kind of work on this a bit and figure out what blocks I want to use, because I still have, like I said, no clue whatsoever. I just knew I wanted to do this today. Didn't really think about what I was going to build out. Well, I have thought about some blocks, but nothing. Every block that I wanted to use would take a massive amount of stuff. I may use some of the void stone, actually, but that wouldn't be too hard. I mean, we can either make that. I think the void stone is ender pearl. Let's see here. Void stone was what? Ender pearl or purpur, right? And obsidian, which we have this automated. And we have eyes of ender. I mean, we can make them really easy. We have unlimited blaze rods and a good amount of ender pearls, so about 1,200 or so right now, and I could speed that up at any time. So that might be an option, but I would not want to do the entire thing out of that, so it would be some kind of mix. Maybe some anti-blocks. Some anti-blocks could look really cool up here, actually, especially from below. Up close, too much of them kind of get overwhelming pretty quick. But anyway, that looks like it's pretty much lit up, and we did some crazy stuff today. We built this. We built this in a video, and totally designed it, totally modified it, and I could still go and modify that card. So this card here, I have it. This is the control card. So if I decide I want to add more to this or edit it anyway, I can throw that into a builder and still change that. And because it's still going to be in the same spot, it would just kind of overwrite it, right? So it wouldn't need any more blocks. It would just tweak it out. So as long as I don't change everything, right, I should be okay. But I may wrap this one up here. I think we did this was pretty cool. I'm actually happy with this. Kind of see how it, looks in an actual video after I'm done editing this, and see if the video was, worth my time. Hopefully it was, because I like to show a little bit of my building. I usually don't show much of my building, and this was actually a pretty cool way to be able to show it. So, as always, if you guys like this video, please hit that like button. If you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. It's much appreciated. I want you guys all have a good one. I'll see you guys next video. Later.